me cater to you. Let me cater to you. Let me cater to you. I wanna let you know, girl, that you live and I am what you do. So hold me to reassure you, my life will be purpose without you. If I want it, I'm gonna ask you. Flying into you, challenge me for the better for you. Let me cater to you.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming back. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to each and every one of you all. That's right. Hello, everyone. Hello. Thank you for coming back to the YouTube channel. Make it make sense. Hopefully, you all had a very wonderful Saturday morning, afternoon, or evening. I am taping in the evening hours, so I'm feeling kind of, okay, kind of sleepy here and there. But I know when I tire myself out, I must do it because I won't sleep that well. But as you know, on the section 107, we only doing just kicking back, sitting back, talking shit about a celebrity or two. You know what I'm saying? And what they doing. But remember, everything is alleged over here. And if you get a chance to go to my other channel, Day of Chanel's 40th World, it's alleged over there as well. And we couldn't up. And we definitely want you to subscribe to both channels if you haven't done so. And if you haven't done so, well, why the hell haven't you? You done came out the bushes. You done came from around the corner. You might well just go and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button so you'll know when I'm dropping down videos. Now, this is the channel we're on. If you haven't found yourself subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Which way now? I'm over here and I'm over there. I'm everywhere, okay? We try to make sense out of it here and there, but sometimes we can't make any sense out of it. It's just no validity in it. So we have to call a spade a spade. We have to call people out, when they have infractions. Me, I could be with you one moment, you do some crazy as hell. I'm separating myself from you. Because especially when I probably told you not to do said act, but you went on and did it anyway. Okay? Then I still got love for you, but I can't run with you no more. I can't run with you because you showed me some deceitful, not deceitful, but you showed me something I didn't like. Okay, you showed me another side of you. But that's my other channel, Deb Chanel's 48 World. Make sure you go over there. It costs you nothing to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell button so you'll know when I drop down videos. Okay, so again, that is my first channel I started. Been off and on with it, but we're moving back. We're moving like a choo-choo train. Okay, so go on over there and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And again, if you haven't done so, what the hell you waiting on? You already don't come out the bushes and you came around the corner. You might as well sit front and center and enjoy the show. You know what I'm saying? Whoo, boy. But anyway, we're gonna be talking about Nene again and how she shaded Sheree so bad. And that's why Sheree, when the show first came on, first season, I don't forgot what episode it was, but we know we were in the first season, and Sheree wanted to throw this big old fabulous, fabulous party. But the child don't even have a GED. That's bad, Sheree. You're going around here doing this, that, and the third. You should at least spend time and felt it was important that you got your GED. But you run around here, GED lost, okay? But I do remember that situation where Kim and Nene had went to Sheree's, what do you call it, soiree or whatever. And she invited Kim. Kim's name was on the roll call list with the bouncer outside, letting whoever was on the list in. Who wasn't on the list, no payment necessary, you ain't getting in. So, Sheree had, that's right, come over to my house. My house, whether you're on Dale Snell's 4 Days World or you're on this platform, make it make sense. Come on in the house. But prior to doing so, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the notification button so you'll know when I drop down videos. That's on the both of the channels that y'all need to do. But right now, we're going to make it make sense, and we need it to make sense. Now, where was I? Hmm. Nene. Okay. Sheree left Nene's name off the guest list on purpose. I don't know what she was trying to do to prove, whatever she was trying to do. Because we had simple girls, so we had simple minded girls. And I want to call them ladies, but I can't. The only one that I knew for a fact when I was watching the show, that kept herself like in a motherly role. When you call somebody a mother, that's, high royalty. That's high ranking. You know what I'm saying? You got to be cool with what you want to be doing. Okay, so like I said, it was a situation where Kim was wondering why Nene's name was not on the guest list. And now, how many seasons we done got? We on season 15. And Sheree finally admitted that she did take Nene's name off the list. She didn't want to have her in the midst of her company because this was her soiree, and she was gonna do it to the hills. Even though Bob didn't want, he didn't want the situation. He didn't want to be a part of her life anymore, and which is such a shame because Sheree seemed like she needs somebody to hold her hand, as well as Nene when they go out in public. When hey, just go out in public, go to a meeting by yourself sometime. Go meet with the exec sometimes. Just do something by yourself so we can see if you've grown, Nene. Because right now, only thing we see is you being petty. Petty, petty, petty. You can't get back on the show. They don't want you back on the show. It's a retired deal. Same thing with any of them. If they feel that they need to give them a break from the show, they damn sure gonna do it. Are they gonna miss the money? Hell yeah! 'Cause they took that money and made other business adventures, just like Candy. She don't want to leave that show. She wish she could retire on that show. Okay, but I have a feeling they are going to boot her off because she has definitely got so many avenues of where she could do business. She has several businesses herself. She's acting. Oh, what can we say? All right. The EGOT says you are full of money and people need to trust you and make you do what it do. She wants the EGOT. She got the Grammy. I think she needed a Tony. Um, what was the E stand for? Emmy. Okay, so the only thing I think she got is the Grammy. But she still needs the Emmy. She needs the, well, wait a minute. She got the Grammy. EGOT. She needs the Oscar and the Tony. So we don't know when she's going to get those accolades. Uh, she may not get them in her lifetime. Who knows? But then when you throwing up, devil horn signs and doing precarious looking stuff, in the what do you call it, in the environment and insightful eyes, where everyone's looking at you. They side eye you, Candace. But if you signed off on worshiping the devil, hey, let do what you gotta do, girl. Cause I saw you throwing up them sixes, but I said I ain't gonna bring her out because it just might have been, she was having something wrong with her hands or fingers, and she made that single, because you can't make that type of symbol by mistake because you gotta hold down your two middle fingers, so or they'll come back up. So he has pretty much is playing ball with the satanic realm, and we can't do anything about it. And Nene, she wants to how can we say? She want to be the X Factor again. But and then somebody told her would she like to come back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. I said, how can you go back when you're in mediation? You're gone from the show. How can you come back and negotiate a better deal? Nene, if you call somebody racist, if you call a network full of shit, full of crap, they ain't do this to protect you, da 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 da, and now you mad at the network because they wanted to let you go, totally. And this is your house you said you built. And I think secretly you would love to see it just crumble, fall down. They just X the Real Housewives of Atlanta for the next season. I mean, we don't put shit on hold and we need to find some more people. And that's exactly what you need to do. You need to just take all of them off, have them come back as guests if they want to, because they're going to be paid pretty good. And they need to find 7 more fresh faces. Can you know it? Can you know it? Deshaun Snow knows it. So that's where pretty much
That's a lot.
Nene
Well,
took
maybe
a toll
Marlo.
on
She would jump on the
calling
bandwagon and say, let's hire
the
Nene's
show
back. Let's hire
her
her back.
house.
Let's
So
hire her
let's
back.
just take a listen
And
to her
one reason
and
why
what
I
she's
feel
saying.
the execs will not
The house that
try
I
to negotiate
built.
her coming back
And
is
it has
because
seemed like it's
she's
tumbling
dangerous.
down.
She's dangerous with her
Never
mouth.
watched since I left, but
And
I
she don't know how to
have
shut her
honestly
mouth. Meaning
watched the
Nene don't know how
clips
to
that have
shut her
come down
mouth.
social media. But me
So
turning my
it's
TV on
kind of
and tuning
crazy.
in is something
It's
I
kind
just
of
cannot do.
crazy.
Because as far as I'm concerned, they're all sitting in my house, the house that I built. And it has seemed like it's tumbling down. Never watched since I left, but I have honestly watched the clips that have come down social media.
We're
But me
repeating that.
turning my TV on and tuning in is something I just cannot do. Because as far as I'm concerned, they're all sitting in my house, the house that I built. And it has seemed like it's tumbling down. Never watched since I left, but I.
You see how Nene she acting? How can you bring somebody back in good faith when she's not practicing in good faith? She's still arrogant. She's still delusional, and she's still she says she's fine, and she like I said she might be fine for now, but when those bills start piling up, coming and taking money out your bank account, and that's all the thing that you see is taking out, taking out, taking out, taking out. You won't be well off then. Whenever that time comes, you won't be well off. Because again, you still going around here um, acting and carrying on like a fool. Um, and you talking about you would come back for the fans. Come back for the fans. Fans ain't going to be paying you, girl. You talking about a big organization, a big company with its affiliations. What have you learned, Deanie? What have you learned? Only to put yourself in a more unemployable way, meaning you're not going to be able to be employed anywhere. Unless it's some juke joint, some little hole in the wall or something that, you know, it's not going to be on a caliber that you once were. I can't believe you messed with that opportunity and drove yourself on out the show. Because that's pretty much what you did. It was all you cutting a fool. It was all you making allegations instead of doing it the right way, consulting with a lawyer first so he could tell you how to move and maneuver. But you didn't do that. You didn't do it. You couldn't do it. You had to do what you wanted to do. And look where we at. Okay, Sheree, I don't care how much you um, say about her, she's still on the show. They constantly keep asking her to come back because they need her to be the bone collector or be a little something like this, that, and the third. And that's why they bring her back because they know she's gonna accept that lesser check because a check is a check in her book. That's all I got. I ain't got no more. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Y'all can go on and make that subscription button